Hey guys, Troubletcat here, recording for the Zombie Arcade, playing some CS Go 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 Gala Sengen. No, just CS, guys, it's CounterStrike Global Offensive. And today I wanted to talk about a topic that is very close to my heart. The subject of fear. I'm scared, guys. The reason I wanted to talk about that, what the fuck, teammate? No, I'm scared of that guy's mind. Apparently he wanted to block us off from the path that he wanted to attack through. He hasn't quite figured out the incendiary grenades yet. That's okay. I'm going to use this guy as cover. Oh, he's back. What a shame. Alright. What I wanted to talk about was fear in gaming, and I think this is something that's particularly relevant to CounterStrike, because CounterStrike is a really scary game, guys. I mean, you think, you've got games like Amnesia, The Dark Descent, you've got, like, Slender, recently a lot of people were talking about, or that fucking Staircase game, those sort of indie titles, you've got, the Fear games, even, but I think Counter-Strike is a much more terrifying game in a lot of ways than any of those titles. Very scary indeed. But, it is relevant to the specific angle that I want to take, is that as you guys know, I am maybe not the most elite pro competitive gamer in the history of all time, but I do enjoy a little bit of competition, and I like to do well, and I spend a fair bit of time thinking about, teammate, no, I spend a fair bit of time thinking about what I can do to make myself a better player and stuff like that, as you can probably get the impression from my videos, where I frequently talk about these kinds of topics. And one thing I realized, as I was thinking about this, is that oftentimes, when I come to a new game... I need to listen for a moment here. Oftentimes, when I come to a new game, I'll do really well for the first week or so, and then not so well for a while, and then I'll start improving again. But there's actually something, I think, that gets lost to the mists of time after our first virgin experiences with a new game. We forget the sweet embrace of novelty or some shit, I don't even know, guys. But I actually do think there's something that gets lost. And I was thinking about, at least for me, maybe, I have a special kind of mental handicapping where I get worse at games the more I play them, but I think there's a little bit more to it than that. I need to stop switching weapons so much. It's just, for some reason I do that a lot more when I'm recording, or trying to commentate than I'm not. No grenade. So, I was trying to figure out what this is, what the reasoning behind this is, and what I think I realized is that, as I become more comfortable, more confident in a game, if you will, something actually gets lost, and that something is something that is actually conducive to good gameplay. And what I was realizing is that oftentimes when I play a new game, and it's all very fresh and new, I'm very... much more involved in the game in a certain way, and I get much more caught up in what's going on, would be the right word. I play a lot more carefully, because I'm trying to learn the game, and I know that I'm not comfortable or confident in the game, and I know that I need to be being very careful, or I'm going to probably have a frustrating experience where people will, a lot better than me, detonate my life constantly. And plus, it's actually, I find it's hard to learn a game. I did not see that guy. I find the fucking fog back there is pretty bad. I mean, I saw him, but slightly too late. Anyway, I find that... Shit, what was I saying? Yeah, I find that it's hard to learn a game if you're not playing carefully, if you're just sort of rushing in and stuff like that. So anyway, the point is that when I've got a new game, I find myself playing a lot more cautiously, and what I realized about that is that it's actually... that since the game is new and foreign and the unknown, and it's much more exciting in this particular way, there's actually more of a factor of fear around getting killed in the game, for me anyway, than I normally have, less confidence, and so that fact that I'm a little bit less comfortable, a little bit more on edge, actually results in more things that can be conducive to good gameplay. You have, I think of, back to when I first started playing new games, and I always have a little bit more adrenaline the first few times I play a game, sometimes a lot more, and so I'm always a little bit more alert, playing a little bit better at first. I mean, eventually, knowing the game and just understanding the game sort of replaces that, and that's why, you know, I end up getting better ultimately. But wouldn't the ideal situation be for maximum victory to be that sort of switched on, be that engaged in what's happening, and also, nope, and also, I was shot by a teammate, actually. And also know the game. Wouldn't that be the ideal combination? Would you not want that? I'm not going that way, bro. There's an off that way. That guy's the bomb, though. Should probably stick with the bomb. He's gonna probably die. Watch through the path for you, buddy. You do your best there. Alright, cool. You got him. We can move up now, buddy. You got the bro with the up. Here, footsteps. That guy was shot by his teammate's sniper rifle. Anyway, so I've been thinking about, wouldn't it be ideal if you had that level of adrenaline and also knew the game well? And aside from that, wouldn't it be more entertaining in a lot of ways? I mean, isn't it more fun, more exciting to play damn video games when you've got a lot of that adrenaline coursing through your veins? And I was trying to think of how to regain that. How to make the experience of being killed in a video game as terrifying and painful as being killed in real life, so that I can live constantly playing video games in a vision of hell too terrifying to be real, where my life is constantly extinguished and reborn only to be murdered violently again. That is the life I desire. I think I lost a little bit of control there, guys. What was I saying? Right! How to recoup that adrenaline, regain that feel in video games of excitement and energy and fear for your life. And what I came down to was that allowing yourself to be immersed into the world of the video game and treat every game as a video game, as a role-playing game in particular, or as real life itself, and you can sort of recoup some of that. It sounds, you know, kind of like, what, Troubletcat? You want me to think the game is real, but like to improve my play, not just to be a fucking loser? In short, yeah, pretty much. Is what I found is that if I can get very immersed, this is particularly effective with games like BF3 that are, you know, have good graphics, are very sort of have the potential to be very immersive anyway because of really good presentation and other stuff like that. I don't know, I find that my entire team is going the other way, so I'm not going to go the other way. I find that it's helpful. I don't know, it's something interesting that I thought of, and I wanted to share with you guys, because not only is it, why does this teammate keep throwing fucking incendiary grenades where we're going to run? I don't know what is wrong with his mind, but it's a lot. I should not have charged out there. I should have had a little bit more fear. I wanted to share this with you guys because it's something that not only do I think can improve your play, and it's something that people never speak of, never mention, is the idea that it's essentially, I mean, what it essentially comes down to is trying to convince your body to release adrenaline, trying to exploit your body's chemistry to make you more alert and more able to play. I mean, it's all very practical in a certain sense, although it can also make games more fun. And I wanted to share you with this, guys. I wanted to share this with you guys because it's something that doesn't get spoken of. People talk a lot about, you know, things you can do to make yourself play better, including mechanics, you know, including the mechanical side of things like, oh, are your hands positioned comfortably? Do you have a good keyboard? Do you have a good mouse? This kind of stuff. You know, what's your mouse sensitivity like? It should be pretty low, by the way, guys. People talk about this stuff a lot, but they don't talk about, I mean, it's essentially another mechanical thing. It's trying to persuade your body to help you out a little bit. And so it's almost something that you could see as a side of mechanics, and I think that for anybody who wants to play really well, it's actually going to be important, you know, not necessarily my strategy of, you know, trying to get immersed and really involved in the game and feeling that fear of being murdered, but I think it's important to have some kind of strategy to make sure that your brain is nice and awake and alert, and you do have a little bit of that adrenaline going, a little bit of that excitement, because it's actually going to help with your play. So I wanted to speak about that, and I think I've done that now. So basically, you know, I guess the main point of this video, my main advice to you guys is remember to sink into a deep depression and terror and anger and just find an emotion to carry into battle, as Metal Gear Solid 3 would put it. Oh no, I just realized that I'm the fear? No. No, because it's not so much fear, but it's one way of putting it, I suppose. Where are the bad dudes? Anyway, I pretty much covered the topic, so that's going to be the end of this video after this round. I won't cut you guys out mid-round. Assuming I can find the fucking last enemy. Over here somewhere. Alrighty, that's going to be it this video, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm Troubletcat. Let me know what you thought of the video as always, and until next time, Troubletcat out.